Really getting into this world of horror music, everybody. Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of World of Horror, where, or as the American audience may say, horror. Now, we had completed 2 scenarios in World of Horror the last time we played. The Mysterious Sleeping Sickness, or something of that ilk, and the Crimson Cape, or something like that. I know they were both alliterative. And today we are going to range out and take on another one, I would suggest. So, while we wait, let's get people into the chat. Let's get people leaving likes. You know the rule. You need to leave a like because it makes the video propagate and 100 more subscriber feeds. If you leave conversation in the chat, that makes it appear in another 250 subscriber feeds. Interaction from the viewers is what steers the algorithm, everybody. It's not I don't make the rules, I merely live by them. And so, here we are, in the wonderful world of horror. Interestingly, this game doesn't appear to have been updated since version 1. I wonder, is this basically a dead game? Because I think this game came out some years ago. I genuinely don't know. I know a couple of the people that worked on it. As I mentioned in the previous stream, 2 of the people that worked on this worked on Cults of the Blood Gods, actually, for V5, though I hadn't played it back then. Hello Link, you are doing your part, and hello to all the other Thursday peeps who would rather remain silent. Let's get straight on to continuing. 2 cases solved, 59% Doom. I am sure we are doing well here. So yes, everyone's dealing extra damage. Lovely stuff. We have 2 keys. Right now we're headed home. We don't seem to be able to interact with that in any way, interestingly. Now, can we increase our reason even more? No, we've already taken a bath. Oh, hello. Ah, interesting. There's someone different there. So, hello, Link. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a look at what items we have in our storage. Is it possible to pick up more money? I don't think we've found any. That's funds. There's 0. And do we have any experience that we can spend? No, we don't, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to start a new mystery then. So, we've done 2. We can do the bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin or the eerie episode of Evolving Eels. Hello, Link. Hello, Mr. And, yes, well, let's allow the 2 of you to choose. Ooh, well, in fact, I should probably go back to my equipment storage first, shouldn't I? Pick up all my bloody empty bottles. For all the good they're doing me. Sadly, I haven't found a place where I can actually fill these up. Unless no, I can't do it in the bathroom because I can't get back in the bathroom. So, yes, what are people thinking? Oh, hello. It's a nice day outside. That didn't make my reason go up, sadly. Nothing in there. Maybe... Yeah, so we'll go back here. Do the eels, says Mr. Okay, we're going to the eerie episode of the Evolving Eels. Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Been a while since I've thought of that. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish? Oh god, it's me. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. I saw the creepy neighbour carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what food... Okay, will you check it out? He will surely recognise me if I try to do it myself. So we need to investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. Currently... So I'm tempted to get some rest so we can recover some stamina and reason. Because we have lost quite a lot of it right now, and I know our Doom is already on 64%. I'm more hopeful we'll be able to reduce that than suffer any more. Okay. Plus... okay, yeah, we'll take +3 stamina and reason in exchange for +2 Doom. I can do... Yeah, that seems like a fair trade. Alright, let's travel to the apartments first, but we need to head to the seaside at some point. Well, there's the neighbour. You knock on your front... Oh, okay, so that was the wrong place to go. Investigate the apartments. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. We'll read the letters. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, we got some money! Right, we're going to downtown. Well, we'll get to downtown. We don't have to yet. So let's see if we can recruit somebody in the meantime. Ties into the title I gave this video, doesn't it? Would you like to join me? No? Okay, how about you? Yes! Okay, how is Student C? +1 Charisma. I like that. That sounds good to me. He wants to join me. I'll take that as well. Oh, -1 Dex. I'll take it, though, because it's there's a possibility we might be able to throw them in the path of danger. There's someone here on the rooftop. We can set up a telescope. Let's talk to the student. No, we need to leave her alone. Can we set up a telescope? We don't have a telescope. Okay, back we go. These aren't the same people, are they? No. Oh, they look fine. Come join me. No. Alright, moving on. So, we're currently at the school, so let's investigate. Hello, WJ! You should have some World of Darkness sessions for your party at the spooky place. I'll let you pick the type, Garu, Vamps, Fae, etc. I'm running a World of Darkness game this weekend, actually. My Miami by Night game, set in 1980s Miami. Expect to see gators, as well as speedboats and wide collars. Look at all of that! Ha ha ha! The car... Oh, we're going to take another sample of the sludge. It worked out well for us last time. So, okay, good. It still does extra damage. I'm glad we checked that out. We could go to the apartments again, but let's head to downtown. Because I want to do some shopping. I wanted to get this... Oh, we've got two funds. We could get a random discounted item, or we could buy the backpack. Which, I really would like the backpack. I'm finding our inventory quite limited. So we're going to take the risk of a backpack. Alright, so now back to the... Now we're going to go to the seaside. So, oh, the Doom's on 76%. Good lord. Okay, that's shooting up. We need to be careful here. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse. Delightful. Carried to the beach by the waves. Yeah, we can take a reason hit. Oh. Well. Tommy Vassetti and Lance Vance. Hey, Nico! We go bowling. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? I'm going to try talking them out of it with my terrible charisma. In fact... Oh yeah, we've got this enthrallment spell. Can we cast it here? Yes! It worked! We gain +1 cigarette for each, as long as they don't kill themselves. And we've got another knife. Unfortunately, our reason is shooting down. Is that a better damage than the steak knife? It is. Okay, we're taking this. I wonder if we could sell the steak knife. No, we don't really want that. Anyway. Up to 78%. We've investigated the seaside. Let's go back to the apartments. So far, so good. So far, so good. Our reason is looking terrible. To gain a new level, press... Oh, good. We can level up. Running shoes... +1 charisma or +1 perception. I feel like perception is going to help us more. And we want to increase our reason. +6. I know technically it's not increasing our max at all, but this may save us in the long run, I'm thinking. What do you folks think? I'm thinking art knowledge to increase our perception. We could increase our perception again, but I'm thinking a one-off boost of +6 to our reason, even though that's a temporary stat. We could, of course, try increasing any of these rather lowly looking traits. Link says we can get a job for money, but given the Doom status, I'm worried that if we decide to work, we're just going to end up running out of time. One would assume once we hit 100%, we are, well, doomed. So... yeah, art knowledge is tempting me. What do other people think in terms of which of our stats we increase here? As I say, my temptation is reason, though I know it is only temporary. I appreciate that a permanent boost is probably more worthwhile long-term if we survive. So I'm asking Mr. Link, and anybody else who is in the chat right now, what would they like to see go up? Do they agree with me? So yes, no Tommy Vercetti and Lance Vance appearing in my Miami by Night game. No, but certainly certain elements of Scarface, Vice City, Miami Vice, of course, and Dexter, albeit that's much later. That will bump our perception all the way up to 9. So, with art knowledge as well. So that could actually be quite useful. Alright, we'll give it a try. We will give it a try. We're going to take the sacrifice, because Johnny Needle is throwing in with perception. There we go. Perception 9 now. We can't afford any of these drinks because we have no funds. So we'll go for the cheapest. We are already here, so we need to keep investigating the apartments. We have got quite the horde behind us. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk... Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming. I don't know what the Southern Preacher is doing here in Japan, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Real. Hello, are you still there? This guy might provide us with some reason, but I'm equally tempted to hang up on this freak immediately. Let's listen to the man. Oh shit, that was bad. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, minus 5% doom, minus 3 reason. Oh dear. So the Doom at least went down a fraction. We've got to stay here, apparently. I'm tempted to go back home and get some more rest. Yeah, we're just going to allow the Doom to creep up a bit more. Got to be done. I know, we're nullifying the whole point of going to the apartments by doing this, but yeah, okay, I think we can survive on 8 reason. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone. Oh shit, more reason deduction. Who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Oh great, we've got some... Now we need to travel to the seaside again. We've got funds. We could go and spend them on something that might actually improve our reason. I'm tempted. It's a shame we can't buy... Can we buy anything here? We can! Hardware shop. Okay, so currently our Ritual Dagger does 4 damage. Shovel does 6, that's quite good. Can of Acid deals 7 damage to Eldritch enemies, good, okay. Alright, well the only thing we can really buy right now is a Can of Acid or a Carpenter's Hammer, neither of which are going to help us with our reason. I mean, this is going to help yeah. No. Sorry. And our Doom went up again. It seems every single interaction you do increases the Doom slightly. I guess it's the time that's ticking by. We're going to have to take a risk. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town centre. Link says, can you actually switch characters from your chibi train? Like, if the character you're playing dies, are they next in the roguelike? I honestly don't know. I've seen allies and perks. Here we go. We've got folklore studies. We've got receive 1 damage, minus 1 damage from attacks, which is helpful. +1 charisma, -1 dexterity. I'm tempted to get shot of this guy now, because we kind of need the dexterity for the knife. Yeah, there we go. I feel a little better now. And we've got +1 cigarette for each defeated enemy. And +1 perception there. I think we should pray at the temple. It might increase our reason. It does! Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbour's apartment, you go to sleep. Kana has disappeared. Let's travel to the school. Okay. We could see if we can recruit someone else. We currently have these... We've got Abolish, which we found quite useful so far. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. Hello, Magar. The sight almost makes you sick. Well, lucky you've got lots of stamina right now. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbour's apartment yourself. I'm not entirely certain that's a good idea. But we'll give it a try. You cautiously enter your neighbour's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? We'll go to the bathroom. The swollen body of your neighbour is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Delightful. Can we click anything here? No. You finally find Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something now in my eye, too. I'm not taking the... Oh, shit, I clicked it. This seems like a terrible idea. Or someone left the party because we decided to do this. Quick, plug it with your finger! My finger slipped. I meant to get her to the hospital. I can't even remember who Doi is. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theatre and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Yes, a very bad idea, Mr. Misto. Nice. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. Wow, what a luxury. You groggily open your eye to see your friend Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened. I'm pretty sure I won't be winking my left eye anytime soon. She seems in very good spirits regarding this. Wow! Okay, I think by taking that hit to our reason, we actually succeeded there. I think if we'd tried to get her to the hospital, she may have exploded. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building. You watch the police officers emptying out your neighbour's place. Okay. I'm here all week. Try the eel. Plus 30 experience. We got 45 experience. And minus 5% doom, so we're back in the 70s. Okay. Oh, God. Well, classes will continue in an old wing. No students will gather in the schoolyard. Well, good news is, even though she's only got one eye, we still have students see... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. We have a one-eyed Kana, and we will always receive -1 damage as long as she doesn't die. We've got another key. So that's 3 out of 5. We're doing okay, I think. We are going to take a bath, and yes, it is another cold one. And next... we're going to change our clothes. It's time to go schoolgirl. Sakhalin. No, this is teacher's pet. Yes, we're going... Although, to be honest, oh, there we go. No, see, it doesn't actually change us. It changes us down there, but not up there. Fine. It doesn't bother me. Oh, no, that... What? Yeah, alright, fuck it. We'll get straight into it. So this leads us to the bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Can you believe it? All it takes is a computer and a dream. And a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Fancy that. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favourite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture. Well, you all know that I'm a big fan of that. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumours have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiakawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Let's investigate. We need to investigate the forest twice. I think before we go anywhere else, we're going to head back home and get some rest and take the Doom. Because I want our reason to be in double digits. We should have our magic back. Oh, no, we burned through one of them. I'm not learning another spell. We'll just stick with Abolish. Interestingly, I didn't get in any fights in that last scenario. Funny how the RNG works sometimes. How are we doing for XP? Alright, we're not on 100 yet. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database, look for anything that might help your investigation. Do it! You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. Minus 2% Doom. That was worthwhile then. Downtown. Good, we got 2 funds. Let's shop for items. I have just noticed that there is a dog operating this store. The Milky Milk Girls conspiracy, I think, still has some merit to it. I don't think it was all nothing.
Milky.
So, what do we want here? We could get another +1 perception. That's not a bad idea. Energy drink, +2 experience for each investigated location. We don't have anything in slot C yet. I'm tempted to go for the experience bump, to be honest. Oh, does that go into our stored items? Oh, hello. Seems to have frozen. Well, that's... Oh, no, there we go. I thought the game had crashed. We don't need the steak knife right now. Can we sell the steak knife? Can we drag it over there? We're going to discard this empty bottle. Oh, trade in. Boom. Okay. Ah, excellent. Trade in. Brilliant. Compass, here we go. Superb. Alright, we've got 2 funds again. So now, what do we want? I would suggest energy drink could be handy. Sewing kit is... I think our stamina's alright. And we've already got a camera. Let's take a randomly discounted item. A blue gem. It feels cold in your hand. Alright, what happens if we investigate it? It vibrates slightly in your hand. Oh, I know what kind of gem that is. Alright, let's investigate downtown. The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. Well, we're on 89% Doom. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? We do still have some funds. So let's buy a coffee. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs. Teeth clench as you heave it up 1 step at a time. Goddamn, computers are heavy. Alright, we're going to head to the forest first, I think. While our stats are still good. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company fortunately specialises in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all... He takes a step closer and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. I'm going to lose a jar of blood and take the stamina hit because that is going to make me lose one of my powers, isn't it? And that is going to make me lose my reason. Yep, I'm happy with that exchange, honestly. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. You manage to see some of their faces and hear the names of the group. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationship. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but the USA! Everything here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Alright, let's try remembering that. So I've actually got to have my backpack in slot B to pick up more items, interestingly. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Ah! Well, we were waiting for this person to show up, really. We saw them peering at us from the other end of the corridor. Then they were poking out from the side. You take a photo with the flash, disorienting the enemy. Well, I'm glad we got that camera then. Okay. Oh, they've got high power. Alright, so we're going to flash them again. That's a nasty looking clown mask, isn't it? Assess the situation. I'm happy that I can gather what the situation is. So what can our friends do if we have them here? Spiritual actions, I don't think. Clap, bow, pray. No. None of that works for me, brother. Ask your ally to distract the enemy. Well, it's still going to take 80, so I don't think we're going to do that. Alright. We will prepare the attack. Actually, let's see if we can get his hit points down in a severe fashion. Right now it's 60% chance to hit, but each time is stacking, so... that could have gone better. But we did dodge their attack. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that, because look, now we've got a 70% chance to hit. So this time we're going to prepare the attack. We're going to do a strong attack. We'll prepare again, and look, we've got still plenty of time here, so then we're going to flash them. Oh no, we're not going to flash them. So it won't be going for a strong attack. Okay, that's fine. What we will do is flash there and prepare for the next round. See, I learned Mega. I know what we've got to do. We've got to reduce their power. So let's, if this just stacks each time, let's do it. We dodged their attack again. We're doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. So we will flash them again. Ha 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 ha. We now have an 80% chance to hit. I like those odds. So let's do it. He's now got power 0. And only 8 hit points left. This stalker, this apartment stalker, is a bit of a schlub, if I do say so myself. So we're just going to go in for the prepared attack and kill the bastard, I think. Oh, so close! And we've sustained an injury. What does a concussion do? -1 knowledge until the end of this mystery. Damn. Okay. Do we have any... We could take a spiritual action, maybe, and heal a little? What does this do? Regain 1 stamina for 2 reasons. No, thank you. We can bow. We're not bowing, we're not clapping, we're not doing anything like that. That seems foolish. Actually, you know what? It doesn't take much time, so let's do all of those things. It might help us out in future. You never know. Well, we defeated them. And we now have a baseball bat in our storage. Okay, so let's have a look at this baseball bat, shall we? Come on, move to storage with you. Baseball bat, damage 4. We already have something that does a good amount of damage. We're selling the bat. We'll keep the forest note on us just in case we need it. In fact, I don't think we are going to need it. It just says, listen to the voice of humanity. The backpack is a pain because I was really hoping it would auto-apply, but it seems we have to carry it to have the benefit of it. See what I mean? Look, we have to equip it in place of the camera. And that camera has... Ah! But the camera doesn't have to be equipped for you to use it in combat, does it? It just has to be in your inventory. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Although the Doom is 92% right now. And we are concussed. And our stamina goes down due to a heat wave from the scorching sun. Magar says we should keep the note. Alright. Far be it from me to cheat. Well, now that we've got the backpack equipped, that's fine. We'll travel to the hospital. We've got lots of funds, haven't we? We'll investigate the hospital first. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. I'm not sure I believe this guy, but I'm prepared to take a stab at it. Yes! So where can we find our injuries? Status? Yeah. Excellent. Does that go away now? You can select one injury status and heal it for free. How do we select that then? Well, it didn't seem to heal it. Okay, so we remain concussed. That's a shame. Now we travel to downtown, which is good because we can do some more shopping. We will take the flashlight, I think. Because that'll make our perception go up again. Where does that go? Oh, that doesn't work. So if we have it equipped, our perception goes up to 10. And because we just went over the limit, the backpack automatically goes into slot 5. 5 of 4 now, apparently. Alright. Yes, we are quite doomed, Magar, I gathered. I'm not sure why the concussion didn't heal. Oh good, we've leveled up. Outdoorsman is +1 luck. Leadership +1 charisma. We don't need that. Hot bath, improved resting at home. That sounds like a good idea to me. And I would suggest we should bump our dexterity up as well, because we keep swinging knives around. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? The last time we did this, we followed him, and I think that paid off all right. We'll go for it. Oh, nothing, but Doom goes up. And we've just exceeded 100%. You're too late. When you arrive at the museum, the firefighters are already struggling to contain the spreading fire. You manage to slip past the police and run inside. You make your way inside the exhibition hall. As your skin gets charred, the last thing you see is Ithotu finally breaking free from its marble casket. We perish in the hecatomb. Well, damn. Okay. That's a damn shame. That was sudden, the way that ended. Very sudden indeed. But yes, it appears that when your doom exceeds 100%, you are quite doomed, as Magar pointed out. Big oof, as Link says. Alright, we'll try again. We're going to go for a new story. And this time we're going to go... You know what? This time we're going to go for bloody red. Actually, no, it's difficult for some people to see, isn't it? We're not going to be harsh. Let's go for... I think that's what we had last time. Ah, using the store was increasing our doom by quite a lot then, by the sounds of it. So, quick play randomly selects Capture Old God background and more. Extracurricular activity seems to be the default. We just tried extracurricular. I'm going to suggest we go for quick play this time, so we randomize things, see how they look. Alright, so this time we're not going to... we're going to skip through the opening. I like the effect of going 2-bit. The missing stars. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. Let's try to not do that then. So our stamina and reason certainly are lower. Oh my goodness, I think we're... This is a terrible stat. We have +1 max reason. Great. If you don't have at least 2 followers, lose 2 reason at the end of a mystery. Oh, this is going to be tricky. We're not starting off from a position of strength, are we? Mega Merc. Can't we take the bottle like we did last time? Nope, apparently not. That's a shame. So, are these our maximums, or are we starting off injured? Can we take a bath early on? I'm gonna go for the small XP boost now. What can we change into then? We currently have Aspiring Idol, Rebel, the Collection, or Star. Well, as this is our Star plot. Although if we do this we could be playing Ming Ming. Yeah, we're Ming Ming now. Access storage, anything here we can click on? No. So last time we played, we were able to open that and take something out of it. It's a shame we can't this time around. Alright, let's start a new mystery then. She has high charisma and does better damage by using allies to attack. Well, that means we're going to need to head to the school and pick some of them up. Oh, we've got the eels again. And 5 mysteries spread out. Let's go for a different one first. Well, last time we failed the bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin, so we will try it again. This is where we died last time. We have plenty of funds. So we're going to travel to school first, go to the schoolyard, see if we can lure anyone into our group. Come join me, Hikaru. Student D is -1 luck. Damn it! I need to remember this. Okay. cheaper pharmacy items. We didn't really go shopping in the pharmacy last time. Alright. Well, Magar just pointed out eels is a good way. Yeah, see, I haven't played it. Why would anyone wait? Oh, I guess so the schoolyard could fill up again. Well, at least we've got some people with us. And Akumi! +1 to all skill checks in other world locations. Right. And we aren't picking up any spells this time because we don't want to dice with doom, do we? We will... We do really need some items, though. Because right now we've got nothing. Oh, dear. The threat level increased. Alright, downtown, go shopping. Let's find ourselves a weapon. So the camera really worked out well for us last time, so I'm picking up another camera. I'm going to go for a camera, I think. And I'm going to go for the compass early. As there's no weapon here. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up a weapon during the course of the story. Oh, apparently each time we go to the shop is a separate time. That isn't quite so good. Alright, Doom goes back up. In that case, we don't go for the compass, we go for the steak knife. Again, damage is only 3. I didn't notice how bad that was last time. So apparently we have friends that can attack in our place, says Magar. So maybe we go for something else. We don't go for the steak knife. We could go for the backpack, or we could go for a discount item for 1. Let's do it. We got a bottle of milk. And we're going to keep the empty bottle in case there's the corridor of sludge again. We've still got some funds left. Last time we followed this guy, nothing happened, so we're not going to follow him and increase the doom. I can cope with a loss of stamina. Oh dear. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into her dark apartment. Let's see if we can calm her down. We have a decent charisma. And we gain some reason for it. So we could investigate the apartments again, or we could go do the forest. Let's do the forest. We're being watched. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. We'll confront them. Oh dear. The decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. And the doom increases. Well, we'll increase one. We'll investigate one more time. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their colour? Before you can continue your investigation, someone grabs your leg. A bark woman. Luckily, low hit points, but pretty high power. So we can order allies to attack. And how much damage do they actually do? 6 damage. Okay, so can we flash? And then prepare and then get allies to do it? No, we can't. Okay. But we might be able to do an attack boost instead. There we go. She attacked us in turn. Suboptimal. But this is clearly the way we've got to play this character. We have been impaled on a branch. Good news. Wonderful. What does the bottle of milk do? Just what? +1 stamina. Well, very soon she's going to be powerless against our milk. So we're just going to have to keep doing the attack boost, I think. And now we're able to dodge the attack because her power has reduced quite so far. I'll drink the bottle of milk then. Room temp refreshing milk. Yes, I remember when I was a small boy at play school. We were given cartons of room temperature milk. Always lovely. Actually, let's not bother with that. We're going to go for the guaranteed attack. And is there anything spiritual we could do to heal here? We can regain 1 stamina in exchange for 2 reason. Don't think it's really necessary. And we've got the Forest Note, which still talks about the voice of humanity, but at least this time we're not going to die off the back of it. Oh, very good, Johnny Needle. She was all bark and no bites. This person, what did he do last time? If I recall, he terrified me, so we're hanging up. Hello, Tonic Demonic. We're heading to hospital. So far, not too awful. Someone's been branding the patient with occult symbols, like cattle, and the doom shoots up again. We really need to find a better way to reduce doom, don't we? Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of Maui statues, in Japan, lined up in a row in the middle of the park. We don't have any spells. And then we will be travelling to the village. So we've got 1 fund. I'm going to suggest we wait until we've got a little more money before we go shopping. Oh, we've got the invisibility spell. There's no doom penalty for using invisibility. Interesting. But it does cost us 4 reason to do. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. That's a nice effect. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world, it's just an illusion. Let's question our sanity. And take a curse. We now have the Innsmasu look. Chance of a negative effect with each seaside investigation. Great. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something happened to her. So, Magar, what's the best way to reduce doom in this game? Because if we assume that we're going to collect at least 30 in each investigation, we've got 5 investigations to do. This is... Oh, look, another curse! Chance of raising doom with each investigation. We've got to keep going, though. We've got to keep investigating. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd, since he's usually punctual. The smell of blood tells you something's wrong. You quickly enter, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to scavenge the room for useful items. And lose some stamina. Ah, we found the computer. Okay. Did we like it so far? What does this say? Listen to the voice of humanity. Not really, no. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. What's this? Nothing. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer and give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn that the club's members leapt in front of a train holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. Oh dear. I don't think that was the best possible ending. Yeah, no one there. We gain some experience at least. The doom goes down a little. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around downtown. So we really probably don't want to go back there, do we? Alright, so we are going to... This time we're going to go for the experience points. We're going to take a peep through the peephole. Each time pays off. And then we're going to save our progress. But yeah. Okay, everybody, that's it for World of Horror today, because I'm horrified, I'm so hungry. I'm going to ask everybody if you enjoy the videos I make, if you like all of this stuff, if you like my RPG videos, these video game videos, please do check out the world below. Remember, if you buy a physical copy, you can request a video of your choosing. All you need to do is contact me through MatthewDawkins.com and let me know that you've got a copy and request a video. If you've already bought one, buy another one for a friend or another member of your gaming group. That works as well. Remember, the world below is the only RPG that I get royalties from, so I need you to buy it for my income, so I can keep doing this. But otherwise, if you want to play in games with me, sign up to my Patreon, which is also linked in the video description below. Thank you very much for watching, everyone.